Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today is May 7th, 2022, and it's the start of my turkey season here in Michigan. This is actually the third and last portion of the turkey season. I usually don't go for the early one. They do 2 hunts, 2 weeks ago and then a week ago. But we're up in northern Michigan and it was pretty cold the last couple of weeks, so I'm hoping that the season's just kicking in. Anyway, I roosted some birds last night, like 6 hours ago, because it's about just before 5 o'clock. Legal shooting is at 5:56, I believe, this morning. So I've got about a 10-minute drive to get over to my spot where I've got some birds roosted. Honestly, it's going to be kind of weird because it's really tight. It's a piece of public property, and I think they actually might be jakes. There's a bunch of gobblers or jakes up in a tree, and I got eyes on them with binoculars, like right before total dark last night. So I know that there's turkeys in the tree, and I've only got like one opportunity to get them to fly down and come to me. So I got to get over there, get some decoys put out, and park close enough where I don't spook them off the roost, which is going to be tight. They're either going to come to me and I'm going to get one first thing in the morning, or they'll probably jump down and go to private property and be done with it. So, all right. Oh, I can't forget my gun. I got to go get my gun. I'll be right back. Got the gun. That's the most important part. Gun, shells, turkey vest, decoys. I put face paint on. I'm feeling legit this morning. So anyway, like I said, it's gonna happen really quick, or it's probably not gonna happen. So follow along. Here we go. Man, I have a feeling they're going to be all jakes. But one of them does kind of sound like a gobbler, so. Ooh, that got my heart going. The one thing I didn't really think about is I hope they don't see my car from the tree. But I think I'm all right. I parked as far away as I could while still being on public land. I'm right on the edge of the firearm safety zone in Michigan from a house. I'm about 200 yards away. 200 yards away from a guy's house. But I just measured it, and I'm within my legal right here, so I'm well on public land. At some point, I gotta clean out some leaves. I think I'm gonna do that right now. Just make it sound like scratching. I think they flew down. That definitely sounded like they're on the ground. My only fear with this spot is that they fly down out of their roost and they just jump directly across the road that's like 75 yards in front of them, and they go out into a big open field. And it almost sounded like they're going that way. I just heard them gobble again. And they're definitely not coming my direction, which is kind of weird. They're going, I almost wonder if there's like a cut cornfield or something on the opposite side, because they're just like going straight away from me right now. I don't think it had anything to do with my calling. I just think that I'm in the worst spot. I don't think they want to come back into the open hardwoods. They've got a big green field, and I think there's a cornfield on the other side. Which, kind of like I said this morning, if it doesn't happen in the first 5 minutes, it might not happen at all. Yeah, they're for sure moving off away from me. They're going across the road, which I kind of figured they would. So anyway, I'm gonna give it a while, at least another hour or so, and see if I can't get something else. You know, there might be more turkeys back here that just aren't gobbling. Something like that to come working through. This is a pretty good spot. So we'll give that a shot. I really wish I would have brought my Mountain Dew. I've got a Mountain Dew in the car, and I didn't bring it because I was cocky and confident, and I was like, oh, I'll shoot one of these turkeys real quick and then I'll just drink it on the way home. I don't think that's gonna happen. Now I really wish I had it. Yeah, they did exactly what I thought they would do. But the good news is, it is 4 Longbeards. They are not Jakes. I got up from the very first morning sit, and I drove to a different spot just to look. Got out and called, didn't see anything. So I decided to come back and see what these gobblers were doing. And they were standing in the road, just gobbling like crazy. Which is good. They moved off of that little field they were in. But I think they're actually now, of course, now they're moving back up towards where I just was. But they were just in the road, so I'm gonna try calling back up. I came back around and I set up basically right where they were roosted, because they're just doing kind of like a little half circle. So I've got a Jake decoy up here, and I'm gonna see if I can call them right back into this spot. At this point, it's pretty clear these turkeys have no interest in coming into this setup. Spoiler alert, they never showed up. I just heard those gobblers gobble, going basically that way. So there's a road that goes here. They were roosted like, I don't know, someplace right up in here. But I just heard all 4 of them gobble going up that way to like a cornfield, I think, cut cornfield. So I'm gonna go up and try to cut them off. I can't hunt the cornfield, but I can go just past it on the edge of it. So that's where I'm gonna go. See if I can't catch them in the field. We've officially reached the point in this video where the action slows down. I wasn't sure I even wanted to include this footage because it's basically just me talking about a plan that never comes together. I did exactly what I was talking about in this shot, but if I'm being honest, it was my only option. I think it's important to share this because not all setups and hunts end up with a tag being filled, and that's okay. It's part of hunting. You screw up, you make poor decisions, but eventually you can adapt and figure it out. If you've made it this far, just know that the next videos have some sweet turkey footage. The action got really good, really fast, and tags were punched. Okay. up, guys? Oh, okay. So here's the scoop. Today is Mother's Day, and I just spent a beautiful afternoon and morning with my wife and 3 beautiful kiddos. And it is now just after 7 o'clock, and legal shooting ends tonight at 8:15. So I have just over an hour. I left that other spot just because I wasn't feeling it tonight. I'm back over where we hunted last year. I haven't been over here at all. I have no idea if there are birds over here. No clue. But just behind the camera here, they did a bunch of clear cuts, and there's a bunch of green, and there's a creek down over here. So I'm gonna zip over there really fast and set up basically in the exact same spot last year where we had a guy mess our hunt up, but the birds were roosted. It's like 1 out of 3 places that they might be, and just gonna roll the dice and hope I get lucky. So that's what I'm gonna do. So follow along. This might sound weird, but I love my shotgun. I've had this gun, 1187 Super Magnum, pretty much since I started hunting. And I was kind of wondering if it was overkill, but I shoot those 3.5 inch number 5s, high velocity for turkey, and they just work really well. So if you're in the market for a shotgun, pow. All right, here we go. I'm in. I have no clue if I'm completely wasting my time or not, but I can tell you, I wish I would have been here about an hour ago, because literally like 20 yards right in front of where I'm sitting right now, as I came walking down the hill, a beautiful coyote was standing right there, and totally busted me walking in. I think I'm in a decent spot. I'm like 2 yards away from a creek that's running right here, and I've got 2 decoys out, and it's just wide open. So there's a big ridge up here to my right. This is the ridge where the guy came in and messed up our hunt last year. I have until 8:15, and it is 7:30. So I'm gonna start calling, and I'm gonna sit down, and I'm gonna be super still, and hopefully I can get a turkey to come in here. Oh, my leg is pretty much numb. Oh. Oh, that's it. It is 8:15. My alarm just went off. That was a bust. It is so quiet in this little bowl that I'm in. And with the ridge going up like it is, there's like nothing on the maples or the oaks or anything in terms of leaves right now. There's just buds. And if there were any turkeys up on that ridge, I guarantee they saw me. And if there were any turkeys down the little creek bed here, they probably heard me. So that was basically like an hour nap with my eyes wide open. The law states this year in Michigan that you can only hunt up until 30 minutes before sunset. And that means like within the next hour, the birds are probably gonna come and roost. But I'm not gonna hang around for an hour. I'll probably just zip up and down the road a little bit and see if I can find any tracks. I didn't see any turkey sign in this spot, like 0. So like I said, I don't even know if there are turkeys in here this year. We usually get turkeys right behind our house. They gobble, and I've killed 2 toms back there since we moved into that house. And there's like I won't say 0, but there's not a lot of turkey activity kind of going on in the yard or up like, behind. Carly saw some turkeys. We've seen turkeys, but I have not seen any type of like mating stuff going on.
we drove, we were driving into town today, and we saw a group of turkeys just right off the road in some national forest, and it was like 4 or 5 jakes, and I think there were 2 or 3 hens. But the weird thing is they're all kind of flocked up still, and it's not weird to see the jakes together, but to see them with like 3 hens right now, it's kind of got me scratching my head, because I mean, by now the hens should be broken off, you know, doing their thing. I don't know. We had a very late spring. It was almost into May before the weather even turned. So I don't know if they're just way behind schedule or what's going on, but definitely not hearing gobbles like I'm used to. I don't know. Maybe the turkey numbers are just way down. I don't know. I don't think there's turkeys in here right now. And if there are, they know I am. All right, I'm gonna pick up my decoys and get out of here. I think I'm gonna hunt midday tomorrow, maybe, or the next day. So nothing right off the roost, but hopefully I can strike up a gobbler here someplace. The gun is unloaded loudly, and we're gonna get out of here. So can't shoot anything legally anyway. I'm tired. I'm dragging. It's been a long day. All right, let's go.